Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Gnippets. My name is Garm, and I've been thinking about recently. I don't seem to enjoy the good things in my life. Every time that I accomplish something, or reach a goal, or even something as simple as holidays or parties, I feel like I don't feel the same happiness that other people feel, not in the same quantity. There are some examples that are better, some that are worse. Like, I wasn't necessarily, super happy when I graduated high school, right? Just kind of didn't feel like that impressive of an accomplishment. When I graduated college, it didn't feel like that impressive of an accomplishment. If I'm, exercising in the gym and I hit a new PR, I'm not that excited. If uh, if I reach a new subscriber count on YouTube, I'm not super excited. It just kind of becomes. It's not that I don't take in and like enjoy the moment, which I guess I don't. I don't. But it's that I don't feel any desire to at all. I basically just say, "All right, cool," and then it's on to the next objective, next goal. And it's so strange. I feel like this is a problem, maybe not unique to me, but I see so many people in my life, when I've competed in sports, you watch TV, you watch YouTube, and you see people who accomplish these amazing things and they break down, like right there, You're watching a sport and the guy scores or he wins and he starts screaming and freaking out and stuff, and it's like I've never had anything close to that ever. Or you see someone receive an award and they start like tearing up or crying on stage. And generally these are for like very impressive large scale things, and obviously, not, well, maybe not obviously, but I've never done anything probably to that scale or size that would require something like that. I guess, equally at the same time, I don't necessarily have many sad moments I don't really have many of the opposite, right? I'm not necessarily breaking down crying if I spill my food or break something on accident. Just a very sort of mellowed out life. Not many highs, not many very lows, which isn't a bad thing, but it does make me feel maybe a little less human. And I know some people probably, you're always gonna strive for what you don't have, and I'm sure there's many people who might listen to what I'm describing and they think it's great, because they're the opposite. Everything is very emotional. And there are some instances, in the very rare cases, I've been doing a lot of introspection. I usually do, in between car rides, or maybe I'm biking somewhere, or maybe just staring at the wall even. And I think there are some aspects of my life that I think I'm maybe not actively, but somewhat subconsciously sabotaging myself because I'm afraid of being happy. I look back on some of the things I've done in my past, and I think there's a part of me that looks at that and says that I'm not worthy of happiness. And so it'll tell me that my body or my brain, whatever it is, it'll tell me that, maybe not that I'm stupid, it's not quite that explicit, but, maybe it'll kind of send warning signals to be anxious about interacting with certain things or taking certain chances with certain people or certain activities. And it makes more sense for some things than others. It makes a lot more sense for something like maybe asking a girl out, and it makes less sense for going to the gym, let's say. And I don't necessarily know how to beat it. I wouldn't say I'm losing by kind of any means, but there's a part of me that's scared. And that fear, it's not an emotion or a voice that's speaking out of me or speaking to me out of malice per se. I think it's trying to protect me from whatever. But that protection seems to be at the cost of beautiful experiences.